Good evening and welcome to the Digital Weather Desk powered by Century Next Bank. I'm Jared Floyd and happy Monday evening. If you have evening plans, it should be breezy and a little on the cool side, but otherwise should be a pretty nice night underway. First things first, if you missed this midday, the National Weather Service in Jackson has confirmed an EF1 tornado in southern Madison Parish from Saturday's storms, just near the Hunters Bend community, moving up near the Tensas River into the Tensas National Wildlife Refuge. Most of the details have already been kind of released. The survey is still considered preliminary, and so that's something to keep in mind. But I have the latest update. It's a previous post on Facebook and Instagram, so you can go check that out if you are interested in the details. Temperatures, again, near 80 degrees this evening in Monroe, same in Ruston, and 78 in Homer, 79 in Camden. Overall, not too bad of an evening to start. Dew points are still rather dry in the 40s and 50s. Now, we will see kind of a quick return flow of moisture. Winds are back out of the south, and they've been pretty breezy today. But most of the moisture that we'll see kind of gathering ahead of tonight is still somewhat meager. So whatever we do see shower-wise is likely to stay quite limited as we go into the morning hours tomorrow. As I mentioned, wind speeds quite breezy out of the south, generally in the 10 to 15 mile an hour range. And so along with that note, just be aware that some locations I wouldn't be surprised to see a slightly increased fire weather risk. In fact, a good chunk of the area may see an increased fire weather risk through the day tomorrow, despite the fact that we may see rain early in the day. Ground's still very dry. Humidity values will be pretty low behind the boundary as it moves through, and winds will stay quite breezy as well. So that's something to note. Until we can get some significant rainfall, the fire weather risk is still a concern. A look at the satellite radar composite does not show much in our immediate area, but you can see the advancing cold front, which will pass through the area tomorrow morning. And again, a thin band of showers with it, maybe a rumble or two of thunder, maybe. But the general trend has been even against thunderstorm potential with this front as it passes through the area tomorrow morning. It will bring an increase in cloud cover through the morning hours. Most of us will see clearing skies by afternoon and evening, and then high pressure builds back in for the middle and second half of this week. Now, beyond the second half of this week into the upcoming weekend, the pattern changes again. And that's with a much larger, I say pattern changes again, but really the pattern continues to stay active. That's probably the better way to describe it. And you can already see on Friday the developing rain and thunderstorms off to our northwest as we entertain rain chances for Saturday, Sunday, and possibly into Monday. The precip outlook over the next 6 to 10 days really kind of tells the story. High confidence of us trending back to above average precipitation. That could be stretched out over a long enough period of time to where, depending on how much rain we see, could be somewhat of a drought-busting rainfall. You can't really say that with a lot of certainty when you're looking at the 6 to 10 day time frame. But it is a possibility that during that stretch we see enough rain to at least kind of flip the script, so to speak, and get us kind of trending in the right direction or trending a lot in the right direction. So that's something to watch. Speaking of rain totals, the forecast rainfall tomorrow, maybe a few hundredths of an inch of rain here and there. Again, here's a look at Futurecast and what it's advertising, which kind of falls in line with that general thought process. Most of us probably seeing less than a tenth of an inch of rainfall. If we do see an isolated storm, maybe some areas seeing higher totals than that, but not really expecting that to be much of an issue. Lows tonight, low 60s. Cold front approaches, scattered showers possible overnight. I think the best rain chances are along and south of I-20 through the early morning hours tomorrow. Winds will be out of the south. And then tomorrow, winds are out of the north and northwest. Could be a little bit more breezy than the 5 to 10 that's indicated there. Could see some 10 to 15 mile an hour sustained winds at times. Few showers early in the day, but most of that starts to wrap up by around midday. And as I mentioned, winds will be out of the northwest. Skies clear for Wednesday and Thursday. A look at the 7-day forecast made possible by 3B Hardware. Low 80s Thursday, Friday, and then the rain is back in for the upcoming weekend. I know we have a lot of outdoor plans, especially as we start to approach Halloween. And this is the last weekend officially before Halloween, which is a week from Friday. Looks pretty soggy, to be honest with you right now. Saturday looks to be probably a pretty decent chance of fairly widespread showers and storms. Sunday looks to have some lingering showers. And then Monday looks to be a completely new storm system that moves into the area, and it could bring a severe weather threat the way things are panning out now. But it's, again, too early to really say that with any certainty. That's why I didn't mention it in the 7-day. So that's where we are for this weekend. If you have outdoor plans, I'd really take a good hard look at the forecast over the next couple of days. In fact, I've got some friends making some that are organizing some events, and again, the weekend could be rather dicey. That's a look at the forecast. Your fishing game comes out about 8 p.m. tonight. Tomorrow we'll have, obviously, 3 looks at the forecast as long as the internet doesn't decide to flip out like it did this morning. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. I'll keep you updated on the Android version of the app. It should be any day now. I genuinely think it should be. I'm hoping it. I was thinking maybe it would be today, but I have not seen anything yet today. So make sure you download the app as well. See, I just got another email thinking. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by the Digital Weather Desk powered by Century Next Bank. Make sure you download the app, Apple users. It's in your app store. And the rest of you, take a look at the forecast and the interactive radar at digitalweatherdesk.com. I'll catch you first thing tomorrow morning. Enjoy the rest of